Welcome to this survival series for No Man's Sky, and it's the weekend, and what we're going to do is come over here and see what the weekend mission is. It's well, we got to eliminate hazardous flora. This is a relatively straightforward mission, so we're going to initialize the mission, start mission, and jump straight into the ship. And while we're doing, there we are, mission started. I'm just going to get out the anomaly so that we can go to wherever we got to go. I mean, hopefully this should be a fairly straightforward mission. In fact, I'm tempted. And as I say, we're going to just fly back to the Euclid Galaxy again. And we'll end up on some random planet in the middle of nowhere. And here we are. One thing I do want to check is, let's see. I've got plenty of space on the ship at the moment. I do keep meaning to, how can you put it, do some work on this system, on this game, but I just don't have the time at the moment. So what we're going to do is just fly straight for salvageable scrap, vile brood detected, activated indium dioxide, magnetized ferrite. Nothing there that really reaches out and grabs me. But you never know. Actually won't. So here we are. We're just coming down on the planet. The visibility isn't exactly great. And the fact that I can hardly see the ground, but I don't think we really need to worry too much about where we put down. There's a base over there. See if we can land. Yeah, we can land. Use the echo to trace harmonic. Yeah, that's something. We've got inverted superstorms on this planet. Warning, extreme planet. Thank you, game. I was considering, wow, bit of a precarious landing. I'd say signature is nearby. Activate the target suite. It looks, oh great. Then we got to do 1,600 in an extreme storm. Thank you, game. And it looks like a bit like where you've got, so what I'm gonna have to do is get across the planet to find the traveler. So I'll do that and I'll see once I actually get there, because this is a fairly interesting planet to be on. Welcome back. It's taken a little while to actually find this thing. It says investigate the floral investigations. Detected. Investigate the site of floral investigations. There we are. Must admit, it's with the storm. It's been quite an interesting trying to find this unknown grave. The atmosphere here is by strangling vines. Very little ammunition. Fallen Traveller's log seems to mention floral infestations and holds no further clues. You need to scout the location for hazardous flora. Yeah. Right, we've got to kill 13 hazardous flora. Shouldn't take long. There's 2 here. So let's just get up here. 2. One just over there. I'm not going to bother scanning so much. Just going to do it visually. I think it's probably quicker. What's that? Oh, that's a spiky plant as well. Any more hazardous fauna around here? One down over there as well. Oh, there's 3 over here. So 4. Oops. One thing about this planet is I keep tripping over myself. So I think the longest part of this mission is actually getting to the location. I think if you could land a little bit more in a more optimized position, and of course having to deal with the actual storm as well isn't exactly that helpful. Right, we need 3 more. There's got to be 3 more around here somewhere. There's one over there. Can find it. There's the spiky plant there. It's a hazardous plant there. So this is a relatively straightforward mission. The only thing I would suggest is that if you are not kind of fairly early into the game, make sure you bring plenty of protection with you. There we are, mission complete. Okay, thank you. Then it should tell us that we need to return to the anomaly. I think what I'm going to do is just going to bring the ship in straight away. Just cannot land here. You're going to be kidding me. What's wrong with this location? Yeah. Go away. The ship's over there, but it's going to take me 6 minutes to get there. Why can't my ship land here? Oh, come on, game. Okay, it looks like I've got to hike back to where the ship is. For some reason, the game will not let my ship land there. I can't see why that's a problem, because as far as I know, the ship should be... Oh, great. I just make sure my environmental protection is maxed out. And what I'm going to do now is just make my way back towards the ship and hopefully find a location where I can possibly get this ship to land. This planet's not very flat, so I'll see you once I get back to the ship, or I get somewhere where I can actually get the ship that can, well, let me land. So here we are just getting back to the ship, and of course we can get off this planet. Get up into space. Look at that, nice clear space, and of course we're summoning the anomaly, so we can return to it and claim our reward. Don't think I need anything at the moment. I've got more than enough. Though the lighting on these asteroids is pretty interesting, actually. Anyway, let's just get some hyperclusters. Okay, so we've now reached community research milestone 2, and if you're not sure what that actually is, it's this here. It just keeps moving forward. I don't think we actually get anything for it as a community. It's beyond the fact that we complete these community milestones. So there's here, completed mission, Nexus missions. Anyway, we'll go and claim our reward. And there we are. Complete mission. Ourselves another 1800. So we got ourselves another 1800 Quicksilver, which is the main reason you do these missions for. See, I've now got 32,000 Quicksilver. Recharge that. So do the oxygen while we're at it as well. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is just exit out and return back to our normal location, which is in another galaxy, which I can't remember what it is. And here we are back in the normal galaxy. This mission's taken roughly about 30 minutes, and I would probably say that most of that was actually taken up with running across the planet. I think the actual kind of killing the hazardous plants probably took less than 10 minutes, probably even 5 minutes. As I say, most of it was just running around the planet trying to get to find that lost traveler, which I think was annoying, especially in the extreme storms. So the mission itself was quite simple. If you can find a way to get very close to where the actual traveler is, that would make quite a big difference. But the one recommendation I would make is that you stock up on plenty of environmental protection, because it is an extreme planet. Also, you need a fairly powerful gun because you're going to have to deal with all those hostile creatures coming in. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.